Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good and feeling good. Today I am showing you how I made this beautiful twine and tulip wreath. So for this wreath you're going to need one wreath form from Dollar Tree. You're also going to need some tulips, and I picked up my tulips at Walmart, I believe. They're $1.47 each. And you're also going to need some twine. First, you're going to take your twine and wrap your wreath form. Just be very careful if you choose to use hot glue. I just tied my twine on and wrapped my entire wreath. Next, I took my two tulip picks and I just cut them into smaller pieces, and you'll need 2 zip ties. So I'm taking 3 tulips and I'm just going to zip tie them together. And so I'm putting 3 tulips on the top half and 3 tulips on the bottom half. Now I did not make a swag on this one because I wanted it to be a longer distance between the 2 bundles of tulips. You do not have to use tulips, just use whatever kind of flowers that you already have purchased. I want y'all to stay at home and just use what you already have purchased. So any kind of flowers will work for this wreath. And so I'm just taking my second group of tulips and zip tying them together. Now I'm taking some floral stem wire and I'm threading the wire through the twine, through the wreath form, and I'm going to go to the back and give the wire a few twists. Just make sure you thread it around those stems of the flowers so that the flowers do not move. Give the wires a few twists, trim them off short, and fold them down. Same steps with your second group of tulips. I just skipped down a little ways, wired the tulips on using some 20 gauge floral stem wire, and I left some space to put a bow. You can add a few dots of hot glue if you would like to hold your flowers in place so that they do not move. So this is how it looks, and now I'm going to tie a bow, and I'm using some burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree. So let out a tail, make your first loop, keep it pinched tightly in your left hand, go the opposite side, try to make your second loop the same size as your first. Then you're going to make another loop, keep it pinched tightly in your left hand, try to make your loops the same size on each side. Just go back and forth until you get the bow the size you want. I'm just doing a double bow, so I let out a tail, and you'll want some floral stem wire close by to wrap tightly around the center of your bow. You'll want to leave the wires long on your bow because you're going to thread the wires through the twine and through the wreath form to attach your bow to the wreath. Now here I am dovetailing the ends, so take your ribbon, fold it in half with your edges to the left side, go to your fold and cut away from the fold, and that makes the pretty V on the ends. Then just remember to go back and fluff the loops on your bow, and ribbon with wire makes the prettiest bows because the loops will stand up. And so here I'm going in between my 2 bundles of tulips, and I'm just threading the wire through the twine, through the wreath form, and then I'm going to go to the back and give the wires a few twists and cut off the extra part of the wires. And that's it, guys. Just fluff the loops on your bow, make sure your flowers are in place, and this wreath is done. To hang this wreath up, I just took a piece of floral stem wire and I just went to the top center of my wreath and threaded a piece of wire through the wreath form, through the twine, made a loop, gave the wires a few twists, and then I hung it up on my dining room wall. This is a very simple and inexpensive wreath to make. It's lots of fun. You can make it for any season, any holiday. Just change up your flowers. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments section. I would love to hear from you and hear how you're doing while we're all self-quarantined. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and share.